Hi, welcome to Mind Your Matters. My name is Amanda Jane, and today we are going to be talking about how spray paint is a homeowner's best friend.
Best.
If you're new here, I'm a mom with 4 kids, and this is how we try to save money. We fix the things that we have, and we try to do it in the most economical way possible. So our lights were pretty aged, and as you can see, the spray paint did an amazing job. You do need to follow the rules of spray painting to make sure that you have a cardboard box or grass that you're going to cut afterwards, and just make sure you don't make a mess. And here we spray painted it, and it's an amazing color, and it matches our doorknobs and things that we would like to update in our home, but we don't want to pay a pretty penny for sure to replace all of our external lights around the home. I bought this spray paint from Lowe's or Home Depot way back, and I did 2 of our lights on the side of our house and 2 in the front. And we did have 1 light that was left over, I actually forgot about. Do you have any lights like that? Yeah. So this is the light my husband's assembling at this point. They're all different styles too around our home, so we wanted to have them a little bit more matchy-matchy. This one was not as rusty, but it definitely had lost its luster, its glow and its happy color. It was a gold, and it was just turning too much farmhouse chic probably for our taste. So we had this rubbed bronze spray paint, and we decided that we were going to spray paint the entire thing. Now, you do need to be careful taking off things electrically. I'm sure most of you know. You want to make sure you have the switch off, and if you can, turn the power off so you're extra careful, and detach your lines and make sure you put those cap covers back on, especially if you have little people that are going to be trying to touch them. So my husband's reassembling, and this one had a couple more panels more than the other lights that we have. The other lights we have 4 panels of glass, but this one was, like I said, a different style, so it had a different assembly. But I think he did a fantastic job, and they look absolutely amazing on our home, and we did not have to replace them with other lights. They are in working order, but they were not pretty. So we decided that we were going to make it work. So I did say that some of our lights were done before this light. So I do have a great idea about how these lights with the paint that we used survived harsh Maine winters and summers ever since we bought this house. So we're looking at almost 3 years. We're looking at a summer, a winter, a summer, and so on and so forth, that it has survived. My son here is helping Daddy, and there's a lot of little nuts and bolts, so you also want to practice good, I guess, just keeping all those parts together, whether you need to roll over some tape and stick them all to it, get a little baggie, get a big magnet strip, whatever you need to do to keep all these little nuts and bolts together. And we do like teaching our children to try to fix things, make them better if possible, so that you're not constantly shelling out money for something new when this can be fixed. Some of the lights that we have on the outside of our house don't have these domes on top, and they were missing pieces. I do not have the footage of that, and I wish I did, but it was pre-YouTube, so you'll have to take my word for it because I don't have footage. But the ones that are on the front of our house that I did at first, they were missing tons of parts, so I just took off the tops, and it didn't have a nice dome, and they look just fine, absolutely fine, and they match because we spray painted them ourselves. So I'm extremely happy about how it turned out. Here's the side light as my husband finished it. I am so pleased with the way it looks, and it is just updated. It matches the doorknobs on the house, and they're all the same. My son had so much fun counting down and turning the light on and off. So I do encourage you to look through your hardware store, figure out something that you can do if you need to have an update to your home, but you don't want to take a whole bunch of money for it. Here's the ones I originally did. You can see the domes are missing on the top, but it's still closed off, so it's not going to affect the electrical. So I just left it as is. But they match, and they're still in good condition. You can see how there is some wear, but they're going to be great for many years to come. Here's the side. of the house. We have one light in between our garage and our garage door, and I did put the dome on top of that, but really they do not look unmatched when you're staring at the front of the house. So doesn't bother me. Here's the side, the one we just finished. Looks amazing. Here's on the deck. It's a little dusty and extra shiny out here, so it looks a different color. But that one is amazing. And here is at our top balcony of our back deck. And oh, they just look so great. I'm thankful that we took the time to find some spray paint, find a way to update this without having to replace all of these lights, which there are many. Thank you for joining me today, and I pray this was a blessing and encouragement to you. Have a lovely day as you mind your matters. Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe
And to share.
and to share.